The nights are getting darker. They're cutting in. Which is why you guys should be tucked up in bed, listening to this with a hot drink. We've got coffee. You could have hot chocolate and marshmallows. Come on, you know you want to. I know you do. I've set off that thought in your head. You want to get yourselves some marshmallows and some hot chocolate. Maybe put some cinnamon in that motherfucker. Make it taste real fucking good. Because it's podcast time. As always, we're here. No guest tonight. It's David.
It's Phil.
It's two guys, one garage. The only podcast in the Northeast. Let's go. Let's do it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Right, we're doing it. We're definitely over. No. Oh my god, no.
Psych yourself up because you know it's recording. Fuck it, come on. Channel the positive vibe. Breathe deep.
That didn't sound like what I was expecting to sound like.
Did you get that hot chocolate? Did you get that? Pack of the marshmallows? Did you get stuck in? You didn't, did you? You fucking asshole.
You lazy piece of shit.
It's David.
It's Phil.
We're back. Good evening, everybody. Although it might not be evening.
It could, in fact, be the morning.
Or the night.
Any other times of day?
Midday? Noon?
Afternoon?
Mid-morning? Dusk? Dawn? Twilight? Whatever time you're listening to this.
Twilight, dusk.
Welcome.
I just like the sound of that.
Dawn and dusk. Twilight's the best time of the day, in my opinion. Sunny night. Sun's going down, the sun's almost gone, and you've got that sort of ambient sort of vibe in the air, sort of that chilled sort of, you're out camping, looking at the stars, waiting for them to appear.
There's been a few times in my life where the skies looked so impressive at that like time of day that you're talking about.
Yeah.
That I've literally just like stopped in the middle of the street and just looked up and just looked. I was pissed at the time. Actually, I specifically remember being pissed. I was by myself and I just stopped and I just looked up and I was like, that is fantastic. That looks amazing.
Beautiful, man.
And it did, and it always does.
It always does. Dusk's a fucking, it's a lush time, like, isn't it? So the sky goes orange, and it's like, I'm thinking of summer nights. Yeah, so I'm setting the scene. Right? It's a warm night. There's a very slight breeze, not a bad breeze. You're enjoying the breeze. It's nice. It's making you feel a little bit better. It's bringing in the sense of the wildflowers and things. You're in the countryside, rolling hills. The sun's going down. You're about to camp. You're with your loved one. You dirty fucker.
How dare you?
And the sky's blazing orange, and it's just you get that vibe, man. It's lush.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, yeah. The clouds are lit up. They're starting to go red. Then they start to descend into the sort of like purpley, sort of bluey, twilighty.
Yeah. It's class how
stars start appearing.
I like how it's an illusion as well.
Yeah.
Because we're only so like less than 2 meters tall in the fucking skies. Like the atmosphere is thousands of meters.
Yeah.
so this we're like trapped here, you know, effectively.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's got a fucking space rocket on you.
No, honest mate. Sorry.
So it feels like this is the universe. You know what I mean? It feels like this is all there is to. You know that it isn't, but that's what it feels like when you're perceiving it. And it's mad how like so that's not really what like where we live, i.e. the universe. That's not really what it is. That's not what it looks like. This is just a mad little like this is just the sun blasting through some crazy layers of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a really strange thing, isn't it? It's just because the rotation of the planet is making it look like that time. Mm-hmm. That is why, isn't it?
Aye.
Just don't want to sound like a dumbass, but I might have done by questioning it there. Yeah, possibly.
We're just dumbasses regardless, mate.
I suppose that's one of the problems with the winter coming.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, just the fact that you haven't got that sort of warm, chilled nights. You get the crisp sort of frosty sort of nights kicking in, which in themselves are nice.
Yeah, especially when you're trapped in the house and you're like, right, I'm definitely gonna play on the PlayStation.
Just an excuse to stay in the house and just. I like cold weather when I'm wrapped up for it.
Say I don't.
You don't like cold weather?
Because I don't really own the kind of clothes that are suitable for the weather.
I know. I think every time I've seen you in the past 6 months, you've had a vest on.
I'm just always in a vest and joggers.
Phil is constantly in summer attire.
it's all I want. It's all that fits at the minute. These large vests.
You need to buy yourself some nice clothes, some like nice pair of jeans, winter jacket.
Yeah, I had been doing that.
Yeah.
But as my weights kept on increasing, nothing fits us anymore, so I have no clothes. The only shit that still fits is like shoes. Your feet don't fucking explode with fat, do they?
And the Professor Sherman clumps do.
Yeah.
The Nutty Professor.
Fuckers do.
God, that film's so old now, isn't it?
It's old, but it's class still. Yeah, do you know the Reggie? I think he's called Reggie, the comedian.
Yeah.
With the crazy teeth and that.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Who is it?
Dave Chappelle.
What?
Uh-huh.
Is it?
That is actually Dave Chappelle.
Is it?
Yeah. Mad, aren't I? You don't believe me, do you?
I do believe you.
I'm actually doubting myself. I'm like, oh fuck, is it Dave Chappelle? We're about to find out.
Dave Chappelle. It is, yeah. Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. What
does he say again on the film?
Well, when he's talking about like the fat jokes and all that shit. It's so fucking good.
With his buck teeth.
Yeah.
I love that film when I first seen it.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Well, I still love it now. Actually, I just haven't watched it for a long, long time.
We're all farting at the table.
Ah, those mingers.
And the little kid's probably pissed. He's still laughing at the dad. Let more go.
Sherman. Damn. So we're doing this podcast off the back of another very successful podcast with Ryan. Beautiful, scientific, informative.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
Dude knows his shit.
He does. Very good to have him back here. And get him in the garage and have him spilling the beans on fusion power and the idea of terraforming. It was great. Really enjoyed that. So shout out to Ryan. Big thank you for that. Thanks for coming in again. We appreciate that. It's beautiful.
Aye. Mad how the next time you'll be back on here, the dude will be married.
The dude will be married. God almighty.
Married man.
Shit. I mean, it's great for him. It just, I don't know where the times went. I've known Ryan for a lot of years. And now he's getting married. I'm starting to feel grown up because he's getting married. It's had a knock-on effect.
Yeah.
Everybody's grown up around us. I'm trying to cling on to my youth. It ain't happening. The idea of getting old, fucking, I'm at that point now where I don't want to get old. As much as I'll enjoy the things that are to come, I'm kind of still clinging on to my youth. It's a comfort blanket I've got.
It's because it feels like you're losing something. Like, what is it that you feel like you're like? Because you're hanging on because you feel like there's something to hang on to. But what exactly is it that you're like feeling like you have to hang on to? It's because you can't just say youth. Well, what is it about youth that's so good that you don't want to like?
I think it's the idea of going out into the big wide world and then having to fend for yourself. And everybody's getting older. Parents are getting older. Grandparents are getting older, and it's just
females are getting less attractive.
How dare you say?
As happens.
There are MILFs out there, I'll have you know.
Yeah, I fucking love MILFs. I'm just saying. That's what happens.
What is the peak of feminine beauty? Is it the age of 26?
Oh fuck, that's much younger than that.
Is it much younger than that? I think we've discussed this before on the second podcast. It's like
sure as fuck isn't in your 20s.
It's 18, isn't it, or something like that?
That would be the politically correct answer.
So it's 16, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing. And incredibly pervy at our age.
It is right, but that's nature.
That is nature.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's only like culture that would
dictate
that makes us think, oh, that's pervy.
Mm-hmm.
Your body has its own consciousness separate from your like conditioned consciousness. You know, like the part of you that's conditioned by your culture and your experience.
There's a lot of conditioning.
Hi. Well, that's all you are. Well, the biggest part of you, isn't it?
Yeah, because conditioning doesn't just come from authority. It comes from your parents and your family and how they raise you in respect to how they've been raised and how they were raised before that. It's just kind of like you almost get trained how to be, and then when you get to a certain age, like I'm at a certain age now where I see things in a totally different light due to circumstances in life and just general the amount of time I've been alive and what I've seen and people I've met, environments I've been in have dictated to how I now see things. And I'm glad I'm at this position in my life right now. I think about things in a different light now.
Yeah.
And I see things in a totally different way, which is bad in some points because you look back at things and you think, oh, that memory isn't quite as nice as I wanted it to be because that's sugar coated.
So you might be looking back on like certain times as being more fun than they might have actually been at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. School's the perfect example of that. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you look back at like your school days and that, you're like, oh, that was class. I wish I was back at school. But then when you think about it, when I was at school, I was always like, oh, fucking hell, I can't wait to like actually get out of school yet.
No, I was thinking the same thing.
That was the experience. Was can't wait until it's time for this day to end.
Mm-hmm.
So I go home.
Yeah, when I was young, I remember I wanted to travel the world by the age of 25. I haven't done that. I wanted to travel the world and I had it all planned out in my head, and this was when I was in first school. I remember this clear as day, and I wanted to travel the world in a camper van and that, and I had these great ideas of exploring the world. And when you get older and you realise the price of things and there's limitations to what you can and can't do, reality check kind of comes down and slams a massive fist in your face and says, no, you can only do what you can afford to do, and circumstances permitting.
Yeah, it's kind of like just as well you can't communicate with your younger self and ruin their dreams. Like,
that's imagine a very good point.
If you had like a time traveling phone type of thing where you could just connect with the young version of yourself, to be like, so what we expecting by 26? Oh no, I'm nothing like that, man. you don't turn it into that at all. Nah, you're not earning that much money, man.
Life shit.
Nah, you've never done that. No. Any other questions? You like if you were the kid, you'd be like, fucking hell. Like, I have not turned out to be what I expected and wanted to be. Shit. I mean, some people probably do.
So, yeah, some people do. I'm sure there's exceptions to the rule.
But most people, I would say, don't, like, definitely. That's depressing as fuck.
Life is a cruel bastard. We're just a collection of cells experiencing ourselves as the universe. And it's a rough ride. Not to get depressing, sorry guys.
I know, we've totally just bummed ourselves out, yeah, haven't we?
Well, I have, yeah. We've totally like just started talking about things that are just really, really depressing. There could be people listening to this thinking, that's so right, I've had enough.
Yeah, we've just tipped them over the edge and now I'm definitely going to do it now.
So, last time with Ryan we talked about this idea of harnessing fusion power, and we briefly mentioned the idea of the sea, didn't we? Did we briefly mention that?
I think we may have done.
I think we skirted over it, didn't we?
Mm.
But I wanted to, obviously, I'm not a marine biologist, I'm not an expert, but I wanted to discuss with Phil things that live in the sea.
What's your favourite? What's your favourite sea? What do you find the most interesting, like, of all the shit that lives in the sea, what's the like your favourite creature that comes out of there?
Deep sea life, because it's so alien.
That crazy shit that doesn't see the light from the sun because it's so deep.
And that generate their own light.
That shit's the best.
Bioluminescence, because it is so incredibly alien and strange, and it's amazing because we know jack shit about what's going on down there.
Yeah.
And there's forms of life down there that we'll have never ever seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And forms of life that we may not discover for years and years and years, purely because our technology can only go so far due to the pressure down there and technology. We can't get right down there and do surveys on everything that exists down there because we don't have the technology. We can't do it.
So do you think, like, say if we've like delved down at like a certain level of the ocean and that, and found all these crazy creatures that you mentioned in that, and that there's shit below that as well, do you think that's still like large organisms? Or do you think, like, I'm thinking in terms of like the pressure of the ocean at these depths. Like, do you think there's big shit still to find, or do you think it's just like micro Like microorganisms?
No, I think there's big stuff down there too. I mean, giant squid.
That shit's amazing.
Giant squid. The favourite food of sperm whale.
Really?
Yeah, that's that. Well, it's pretty much all they eat, really. Sperm whale hunt giant squid. Sperm whale get covered in scars from getting these squid. Yeah. I think sperm whale can dive down to a depth of something like 2 miles.
Jesus Christ.
That's like the food source. It's what they prey on.
They've got mad looking heads, obviously. The name says it all, but
Giant squid, see.
yeah, they're mad looking now.
Absolutely gigantic one. No wonder people, used to think of that there was krakens out there, and back when they were sailing in like tall ships and wooden galleons.
Kraken? What's a kraken?
A kraken's like it's kind of like a giant squid. It's what in folklore they consider a giant squid.
Yeah.
Giant squid, kraken, yeah. Just yeah.
Oh, so wait a minute. We're looking at what a sperm whale. Is that the sperm whale jacking the squid there, or is that the squid jacking the sperm whale?
Nah, the sperm whale jacket. Kick its
So
ass.
sperm whale wins that fight every time.
I don't believe there's a way that a giant squid could take down a sperm whale.
How can it not just like wrap itself around like jiu-jitsu style, just like take the sperm whale's back and just be like, right, well, you're in this position forever now.
Purely and simply because the sperm whale will be far, far superior in terms of strength.
But if it wrapped around, like they haven't got arms, they can't like
No,
get
but
wrist control or anything. So why doesn't the squid just fucking take its back, just be like a nuisance to it for ages until it finally gives up and just dies?
Because what happens is the giant squid and octopi, right? They move on kind of a propulsion system whereby they swim backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not like fish where they've got fins and they can kind of. I mean, they've got fins, but they can't like control themselves like fish would. They've got like a propulsion system where they basically fire themselves backwards. I believe this is right. And if you look at this picture of the sperm whale here, I mean, this is muscle for the tail. Massively stronger than squid. I don't know if there's ever seen any footage of like sperm whale nailing giant squid, like just destroying them.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Because obviously they go down so deep to get this prey. So it's probably just drones and false images. And that one seems real. Giant squid being eaten there by a sperm whale. Whales are amazing things, aren't they? I can't believe they're still being hunted.
Why do they get hunted exactly? Like what the fuck do you get out of a whale?
I think it's the meat.
Meat?
I think it's the meat. I can't see any other reason why they're hunting.
Other than just be total cunts.
If anybody does know why they hunt them, get in touch, guys.
I like how we could just Google it and find out. But we're not going to do that.
Nah.
That'd be too easy.
Far too easy. No, but there is life down there that's probably huge. Like the giant squid. There's like the Greenland shark that lives in deep water, and that's just like a giant looking. I mean, it's not the biggest shark in the world, but it's big and it lives in deep water, and it's a very strange looking thing in terms of sharks. I mean, it looks like a shark, but I mean, look at that.
That looks prehistoric as fuck.
It does. That's what I was just about to say. It looks prehistoric, doesn't it?
In terms of how shittily basic its design is.
That's it, isn't it? It's so basic. It's just like an early sort of.
It just looks like a fucking rock with a like that looks like nature's first set of eyes. That doesn't it? Like most basic dumb looking eyes ever. And mouth.
Maybe it's because it's from down at such depths. It hasn't evolved much.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why it does look so basic still. Because that's a basking shark, but
that's a massive mouth.
That is a huge mouth. But imagine if that was like, and I'm going kind of insane with this, but imagine if that was like giant creatures down there that were just like hibernating, like huge things. Like something off of a film or something like that.
Like that hibernates for tens of thousands of years.
Yeah. Godzilla style.
Yeah.
And it just came out of the ocean one day.
That would be absolutely amazing. And that was like the Earth's defense of like any species that gets too clever and actually starts fucking the world up. So like
humans.
Like, yeah, for example, us with all the fucking pollution and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just the Earth's defense of like, right, well, wake the fucking the sleeping giants, and then these massive Godzilla type things just start just tearing shit up. Like, idiots.
Just trample everything, destroy humanity's civilization.
That'd be absolutely amazing.
And
terrifying. Would you like to live during like Armageddon? I don't mean the film like that. I mean like, if it was for a fact, right, this is the end of the world, would you be like glad that you were part of the end of the world?
How would the world end?
Well, take your pick, you know. Zombie apocalypse, asteroid, crazy shit that's been sleeping under the ocean for tens of thousands of years. Or would you just be so freaked out that you wish you'd never been born? Because there's a part of me that kind of thinks like, yeah, I would quite like that, like apocalyptic style event.
That to me says that you just want something that's like out of the ordinary. You just want you want something different and exciting to happen.
Yeah.
Which is something I'd kind of go along with. I suppose I
would just love to be in awe of something so massive and powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Because it'd be shit scary.
But it would just be amazing.
Yeah. It would be amazing.
It'd be fantastic.
We've discussed the idea of the zombie apocalypse before, though.
Yeah, that would be scary shit.
That would be scary.
But
humans
again,
eating humans.
Yeah. There's some quite like deep shit going on in the zombie apocalypse, such as, fuck, Mum's been bitten.
She's a zombie. She's going to become one.
Do I kill her before she turns?
Or do I lock her in a room and
leave her? What the fuck do I do here?
That is deep shit. That's kind of like, what do we do?
Like, what would most people do, you reckon? Most people probably wouldn't be able to do, would they?
Most people...
And they would end up getting bitten by the wrong mother.
Yeah. Most people would just like, I can't do it, she's my mother, she's my father, daughter, brother, sister, whatever.
Yeah, can't do it. Too late, mate. Yeah. Couldn't do it, now look what fucking happened.
Yeah. It's a horrible like prospect, isn't it? An idea. An awful situation to be in, for. What a fucking terrible time to live.
Yeah. But pretty fucking class.
But also it could also be the time you become a man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You should be like, right, back to basics.
Let's do it.
Let's pick a big fucking stick and start bashing people on the nut with it. Zombie or not.
I'd have to be sticks over here, because there's not many guns, is there?
Nah. Yeah, what kind of weapons would you feasibly get? You just have to go to like the DIY store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always think like like a saw, like just a standard fucking saw. Like, I wonder what it'd be like if you just twatted someone in the face with that.
It would just cut them, wouldn't it?
Like, imagine that would feel horrible, that though, wouldn't it? Like, like jacket teeth, just in a line across your face. Fucking asshole.
I don't know what I'd use. I'd probably just like I'd probably sharpen up my samurai sword or something, which I've got.
You got a samurai sword?
I got it from an ex-girlfriend's dad. Just give it to us.
You lucky fuck. How long is it?
It's a katana, so it's not very long.
So say, what, 3 feet?
3 feet,
I'm going to say that's about 3 feet. Or?
I've just did a measurement with my hands. Fucking moron. So speaking about the ocean, Phil, going back off the zombie thing, right? Mermaids. And mermen.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, guys,
that's people just tearing away.
That's just some asshole
with no consideration
for the fact we're podcasting here.
For the world of podcasters.
You absolute anus. So mermaids and mermen. Did they ever exist? What do you think? Is it a load of stinking dog shit? What do you think?
Me personally, I think that's no.
Nah, me too. No. I don't believe in the existence of mermaids.
It's too. How could you get like half fucking mammal and
half fish?
Yeah.
I'd love to know how people come up with these ideas and these all sort of mythical sort of.
Doesn't the mermaid thing come from? This is one like theory. Is blokes like sailors back in the day being out at sea for like weeks and weeks and just being so fucking horny that they were just like seeing like what do they call them, manatees or something, and just being like, oh yeah, I want to fuck. Just like imagine it like that tail, but like fucking nice busty chick on top instead of a big fat head.
That makes perfect sense. I mean, they were probably going out the mines,
and they were probably like eating crazy mouldy shit as well.
They'll all have scurvy and that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and they were just like tripping and just like Dude, check her out. Check her
My
out.
God, she's hot.
Just a big fat whale. Literally. Trying to shag it in that.
Come here. What about the blobfish, Phil?
What, the sexiest creature on the planet?
Could potentially be.
It's so
It's just-
insane looking. That.
It's just a vagina fish.
I mean, what the fuck is that nose? Like
It's-
that, the thing that looks like a nose.
It's like something off like its snout. Look at that, man.
It doesn't that look like it. That looks like if you started rubbing that it would spunk.
It's like the cross between a dick and a vagina.
Yeah, it's a dick. It's a bell end with eyes and with a vagina for a urethra. That's what the blobfish is. It's weird.
It's awful. Shit.
Would you shag it?
No.
Would you slap your dick off it?
Oh my God, someone's put a wig on one.
Oh, that is absolutely horrible. Mate, that's creeping me out. I've literally shivered. What the fuck is that?
That's a blobfish. That's a real blobfish as well. It's on someone's like table.
What does it do?
I think it just
Seriously, if anyone listening to this, Google blobfish.
Yeah, Google blobfish.
I like that picture. The fuck you looking at?
What about that there? You seen that? Proboscis monkey. A proboscis.
This strange looking little
It's
fella.
it's got a massive schneck.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Michael Jackson?
That one just above.
Look at that one.
Right, we need to find a blobfish.
You got a submarine?
Well, duh.
Have you seen the Michael Jackson monkey? I can't remember the species.
Michael Jackson monkey.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be shitting me.
You'll see why when you see it.
Michael Jackson molestation. Oh, mad. Is that real?
Yeah, it's a snub-nosed monkey. He was a strange motherfucker, wasn't he, Michael Jackson?
Jacko.
I mean, he made some great music. Dirty Diana, it's a good song.
That's a great song. That's the go-to Michael Jackson song
I
for
think
me.
it
That
is
like,
too. It's got that rock and roll edge to it.
yeah.
But yeah, he was a strange cat, wasn't he?
But you know, blame as with everything. Every problem in the world stems from the childhood.
And his dad was a bit of a
That was
cunt.
fucking freak. Practice, boy.
That's what it was. His dad used to beat him, didn't he?
Huh? Cheers, Dad.
Thanks for really giving us a nice childhood. That's what they say, though, wasn't it? They're saying that he was trying to like rekindle his youth by having this fairground, having the pet monkey,
Aye.
having these kids over. For me, the jury's still out, and I don't think there's enough evidence to say that he did actually touch any kids. I don't believe.
Yeah, but you're
For-
now,
for
innit?
me-
But, like, yeah, I'm not convinced that,
That
he
was
did, like.
that was that kid, that Jordan kid, right? That his parents put the claim in.
It's just when he paid them money to
He
like
paid them a shit ton
to
of money,
keep
right?
shit up.
A
Yeah.
shit ton of money. And then other people might think, well, hang on a minute, I can get some money out of this, and totally slander his name.
Yeah, harsh.
I'll be honest, he was so childlike himself, I can't see him doing anything to any young children.
I
male or
can't
female.
see him just like having sex with an adult, which obviously. Well, I say obviously he did.
He
Is
didn't.
it obvious because them fucking children that are his?
They're not his, they're not genetically.
Yeah. How can you be white and that guy's a black guy?
Poor guy, though, I mean. It's shocking.
It's
really.
fucked up, isn't it?
It's
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? The guy's dead. What about the conspiracy that he was still alive, he never died? He's just like hiding. Have you heard that? There was like the video of him climbing out the coroner's truck and that. I mean, who goes to the lengths to create that sort of conspiracy?
Have you seen the
Right,
ghost?
Michael, they're not looking, jump at the back.
Have you seen the ghost footage in his house?
Yeah, we'll watch that.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Pretty weird.
It is pretty creepy, man.
Michael Jackson, the ghost.
Inside Neverland Ranch. What a name.
I tell you what the fuck is that? That picture is creeping the shit out of me.
That's
there.
Michael Jackson. That was in the video for... oh, God. I can't remember the name of the
It's
video.
like a nasty thing to say, but if you turn around and it was dark and the Michael Jackson of the last 10 years was there, you would get a bit of a fright, like.
I would shit my pants.
Even though he's like skinny as fuck, you'd still be scared.
But like Slender Man. We've seen that Slender Man.
You play on it.
I haven't played it, but I've watched people playing it.
It's good, like.
It's good. It's a good idea. It's like it's an urban myth. Right, let's watch this ghost video here.
Inside Michael Jackson's bedroom suite with Miko Brando, our tour guide here, and you're looking at the doors, and you can see the locks on the doors. Miko, privacy was key in this room, obviously.
Yeah, he liked his privacy when the doors were open. You know, it was okay, but when he locked, he wanted his privacy. He had his privacy.
This is one of the bathrooms.
Weird.
That is quite weird. I'll turn the sound off and watch it again.
Do you know what I'm thinking though?
What?
That could have totally just been someone like walking out of shot in that shadow.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Let's watch where it goes. Well, no, because you can see the reflection on the
you
floor.
can see through it. It's like transparent, isn't it?
Alright, so let's get this straight, right? It's apparently a ghost. It's walking in clear view in front of shot. You can sort of see it like a figure form, but it's reflecting like a shadow onto the wooden floor.
Mad.
And it's a live shot.
Yeah, that's some of the best ghost footage out there, to be honest, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Was it him? I wish there was more ghost footage out there, like.
More ghost footage that is more reliable, because
Yeah.
there's so many videos on the internet where it's like
And I just
blatantly
you can't
staged.
trust anything like you say.
That's a shame. It's a shame that people go out the way to fake it in bed, and then they make this fake ghost footage too. I'd hate to be with somebody that faked it. Oh yeah.
It would be such a blow to the ego, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
You'd be like, oh, I'm not good enough to fucking satisfy you. Shit.
What's our problem? It always comes back down to sex.
It's just the male brain. That's just tends to go back there.
Straight back to the bedroom. I'm trying to find this ghost video where it's apparently one of the best ghost videos ever, but yet it's so fake because the girl is blatantly reciting lines.
Reciting line.
Yeah, because she says something to the camera, but it's obvious that it's a line she's been given
right.
that she's practiced because of the way she says it.
What? And then a ghost goes past.
No,
the
it's well, there it is. There, I've got it. Yes, get in. It's on the get in, mate.
Get in.
It's on the top 5 scariest supernatural clips. Right, let's have a look if I can find it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right, let's watch this. He's playing hide and seek with his daughter. Ariana, are you there? See, if this was unsinister, why would you record that ball?
Yeah.
You'd just ignore it, wouldn't you?
Good point. Stop being a pussy, man. Fucking keep going. Oh, I had to turn the light on.
I see you behind the dresser.
Now watch how she says the line. After this.
Did Mabel tell you where I was?
What? Let's get out of here. Come on.
Yep. What a fucking dick.
So fucking fake, isn't it?
Oh no.
She goes there.
Yeah.
Did Mabel tell you where I was?
What's my line again?
I commented on the video as well.
Eh?
I commented on the video,
Oh, nice.
but I totally forgot a month ago. Did Mabel tell you where I was? Shut up, bitch.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
What?
Right, let's make a ghost video.
The idea behind it. So what we're going to do is, right, we're going to make people believe in ghosts. We're going to fake
Yeah.
a video.
So you have to go out and lie. Sometimes it's okay to lie.
Is that a hatchet fish? Yeah, deep sea hatchet fish. Look at that.
That was a demon. That was a demon of the deep
I don't know if
ocean.
that was real, but it was like... These things are terrifying.
They're so different to what you get on the land, where all the cool animals live.
Yeah. Lions, tigers.
Oh, did you see that clip of the dude in India who's like cornered by this tiger,
No.
and then the tiger just fucking jacks him?
No.
Right, you gotta find it.
Oh, I'm intrigued, Phil.
It's fucking scary shit.
It's scary.
Dude, the guy's one-on-one with a fucking tiger.
So what should I type in?
I don't know, it'll be on YouTube. But just type in tiger guy. not shit, it's Google it ever, aren't
Tiger attack. Which one is it? You have to tell us.
None of them, mate. Yeah, there you go.
Shit, that one. It's right fucking in front of him.
Yep.
Fuck.
Aye.
Is this graphic?
No, it's not graphic. It would be if you're fucking right there, but yeah. So that's a couple of minutes, and the tiger's just like got him backed up against the wall. The dude's like crouched down, just absolutely shitting his pants. Obviously, would be the scariest moment of your life.
How did he get down there?
I've got fucking no idea.
I need some background. There's got to be some information on the clip. He fell in the enclosure.
I don't know how the fuck that. I suppose
how do you fall into an
because
enclosure?
these fuckers, like people from India and all that, they don't respect like barriers and that, do they? They're just like
the way they're selling trains and buses.
Exactly. They're just like, I was gonna get a closer look. Whoops, fell into the fucking tiger enclosure. Watch how easy it just easily just drags them off though. They said it's 200 kilos or something. The tiger. Just shows you the sheer fucking power of the bastard. This guy fucks around a little bit here, but then so now
Shit.
it's sinking its teeth in.
Oh my god!
And just drags him off like he's absolutely nothing.
Oh my god! Shit!
Dude's probably like 10 or 11 stone or something. Just picks him up and just drags him off like he's absolutely nothing. That's just fucking crazy, isn't it? He died as well.
It killed him.
Aye.
Fucking hell! It just
Yeah, man.
took him off.
We are weak as shit compared to most animals out there. Anything that walks
Especially
on four legs.
especially people in fucking India and that, they'll have no body mass whatsoever. Most of them.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I don't want to seem racist or anything, but
They are pure
they're
ectos.
not
like.
exactly jacked, are they? It just carried him off.
Oh yeah, just with absolute ease. So it's a bit of a twat to him, and then it's just fuck it, I'm just gonna get him.
Fucking hell, man.
So strong, isn't it?
That's unbelievable.
That is nothing you could do against an animal like that. Did you hear about the dude as well that he's I think it was like a breeder. A breeder. Isn't that what gay people call straight people?
What, a breeder?
Breeders.
I don't know.
You fucking breeder.
You're a breeder.
Oh, you reproduced, you asshole. Either way, this guy like bred pit bulls or something like that.
Uh-huh.
In Durham, I think it was. You heard about it? And like
No.
these American pit bulls just turned on him
No?
and just started like proper gun from him and that. And people like passers-by were trying to separate the dogs off him by cracking the dogs with like golf clubs and stuff. Some dude tried to like twat his car off the dogs and nothing worked. The guys ended up having to have his arm amputated and stuff.
Oh my god.
It's totally fucked up.
Don't fuck around with nature because
I don't trust dogs, mate. Like
they've still got them instincts.
I just
haven't they?
didn't trust. I definitely didn't trust cats. Like house cats.
Yeah.
They are sneaky little bastards. Yeah.
Oh my god. Man eaten by a tiger on live TV.
Shit.
Oh my fucking god. I mean, that's just a picture, but
Oh fuck! Through a bloody fence and that. shit. A tiger's head is so massive.
They are. I mean, you totally underestimate them when you see them on telly. Because they're not there in person. If there was a tiger here right now, it'd be longer than this table.
Yeah.
And you can fit how many people along this table? 4 maybe? I'd say.
Well, certainly 2 in the middle. 2 by the end. Too many big tiger there.
Shit, I mean, that's scary, that, isn't it? But then again, you fuck about with nature and...
Do you know what? Like, the sun's shining and all that, but there's a part of me that's kind of gutted that this kind of stuff doesn't happen anymore. Where, like 100 years ago and stuff, they would match up animals to fight each other that wouldn't usually like meet in the wild. So say like a bear versus a lion, and see what wins and that. I would fucking love to see that shit.
Yeah.
Like that. Obviously, it's shannon that, but I would love to see a bear versus a silverback gorilla, for example.
Yeah.
What a fucking matchup that is.
A silverback gorilla versus a brown bear.
Yeah.
Bear, what would win? Because
I reckon the bear probably wins that.
The bear's obviously got the sharp claws and massive teeth. But then again, so's a fucking gorilla.
Fuck, that's the best heavyweight bout in history. Or a tiger versus a lion. I think a tiger would probably win that one, but
depends on the species of. Because obviously there's more species of tiger than there is lion.
Aye. What's the big one? The Indian ones or
Siberian?
Siberian.
Yeah, that's the biggest tiger. You've got the Siberian tiger, the Bengal tigers in India, the lion. You can get the Asiatic lion, but I think they're nearly extinct.
I wasn't aware that ligers existed.
Ligers are huge.
Yeah, they're weird, aren't they? I thought that was just a piss take, but they actually do exist. You can't.
They're like a specialist breed, aren't they?
Yeah.
Massive.
Oh, that's strange creatures.
Oh my god, look at the size of its head.
Fucking mad.
I mean, if that decided, nah, fuck you, I've had enough. I could just... With the go for your neck, that would take your head off.
See, but the ligers are usually like, they're fucked up, aren't they? Like, it's not... They're not healthy.
No, they're kind of where they're like a crossbreed, aren't they?
Yeah. I'll still get the fuck out of sight, like...
You see these
weird
people...
You
see these people that breed things and that, man, and they keep all these huge, like, exotic pets and these giant animals, and the people keep tigers, and they keep lions in America and things, and it's just as pets. They keep big bears, fucking ostriches and stuff, and chimpanzees. And look at that chimp. When that chimp fucked up that
just bit the woman's face
just
off.
Destroyed her face.
Chimps are evil little bastards. Like,
that's so fucking strong, man.
Some of the best footage that exists is when, like humans, like people have gone up and just start like cuddling ferocious fucking shit. Like, you know, when they've studied like animals out in the wild and then they return, and the animals remember them and that.
Yeah.
And they come up and greet them. Like, I think there's one with like lions.
And it looks like it's going to jump on them, and it kind of just cuddles them.
It's just like licking them and that. Like.
Yeah.
And gorillas. Oh, what was there? Something where. Was it gorillas or some kind of ape? Where it was tracking them when they were like leaving and that. It was like almost as if it was sad that the dude had to go and that. Mad stuff. Can you think of any more battles? Big animal battles that you'd like to see? Silverback versus brown bear is more or less top of the list for me. Like,
are we talking animals that exist now, or animals that existed back in the day? Imagine like a woolly mammoth or something versus like a giant fucking elk or something. Or what else was there back then? Trying to think of huge mammals. Hyenodon.
What? Never heard of that one before.
Hyenodon, You see, I can get a picture of that. Hyenas, have you seen them? They're fucking lethal, them.
They're nasty little tossers, them. Like,
there's videos on YouTube of them like eating wildebeest like alive in that, man. What it does is it bites. Where they get the baby out of its like.
Like chase it out of the pack.
Well, no, the baby's inside. The wildebeest hasn't given birth to it yet.
They
take that out and start eating it, then they start eating the mother.
Fuck.
They are hyenodon.
Fetus munching little bastards.
I know. It's not very good, this. You can't really get a sense of...
I'd like to see a tag team match with some hyenas and some wolves. That's another matchup I'd like to see.
Wolves, they're gnarly, aren't they? There's some vicious motherfuckers.
Do you know who Brian Blessed is?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true or not, but he claims that I don't know where he was out trekking, as he likes to do, and there was these wolves, or maybe it's one wolf. Either way, it like approached him and that. And Brian Blizzard's so like eccentric and alpha.
Yeah.
But the dude's just like feeding it Mars bars and like getting its head in his hands and just like singing to it and stuff like that.
To the wolf?
Aye, to the wolf, and the wolf just like loved it, man. Now I don't know if that was bullshit, but I can imagine that was probably true. He said obviously he was like feeding it shit, so it wasn't just a case of like him going up and just grabbing this wolf's head and singing in its face.
Is this a wild wolf?
I'm presuming so, but he's so fucking confident. Like, you can imagine that the wolf probably thought, oh yeah, that can probably jack me then, if it's in no way afraid of us.
See, that's what it is, isn't it? With mammals, you're not meant to make eye contact with them.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of, then they start to worry and they start to panic and think, I'm gonna have to take you down because you're looking at us. So you're not meant to look like bears and foxes and mammals in the eye, because that'll set them off, and you're also not meant to run.
See,
if you run, it excites them, they'll come straight after you.
You know when see if you come out the shop and there's like a big dog tied up. Have you ever lost any dog stare outs where you try to stare the dog out and you're like, nah, bowled it? I did that the other day. I was like,
really?
There was this big, I don't know what kind of dog it was, but I was looking and I was like, right, I'm gonna try and stare this dog out. And it just wouldn't stop looking, and I was like, nah, fuck it, I bottled it. Right, you win. Like, I love playing sad little games like that. You always lose to animals because you're like, fuck, what if he just like absolutely belts after us? Yeah, I'm fucked.
They say there's some natural instincts in even our tame animals where you just never know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
Something primal might come out.
People are the same.
People are the same, yeah.
In the right circumstances.
I've seen that.
That's a snake
that's a
swallowing a man.
Swallowed by a man that had been swallowed by a snake, and I don't know if it got cut out or if, like happens in some cases, the snake couldn't swallow him and it just ruptured.
Like split the fucking snake.
Bursts out, yeah, because it kind of take it.
God, what the hell is in there, like inside the snake's body, acid-wise, that can dissolve bone and stuff like that?
It's just the fact that it preyed upon a man.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine being jacked by a snake. We live in the 21st century. We're used to the modern life, driving cars, partying, drinking beer, having a good time, chilling out, playing video games and stuff. And you don't see things like snakes as a threat where we live. But can you imagine if you just got jacked by a snake? Or like, fuck that, what?
Like a massive
like that bloke, like with a tiger or something. An animal killing you.
Be the most
shark.
The most terrifying thing that could happen to you would be an animal that wanted to kill you.
A massive animal that you couldn't stop.
Like a fucking elephant. Have you seen that shit when they go crazy?
Jesus,
just start stamping on you.
It's the power, man. It's the power behind an elephant.
See, this is what me and my sister have discussed before, and it was her that suggested that there's potentially nothing that can jack an elephant on land.
Lions.
Like one-on-one though. Like one lion wouldn't.
No.
Obviously a pack would fuck it, but like.
I've seen like video footage of an elephant being taken down by lions, but I think this was on the Planet Earth series. There must have been 12, 15 lions.
I can't say because that's pretty impressive in itself.
Yeah.
The fact that even they could,
it was a lot of lions, like.
But can you think of anything that would even challenge an elephant? In a one-on-one.
Realistically. No.
I don't think there is.
I can't see a rhino coming into, or a hippo coming into. Because hippos are nasty fuckers.
Definitely. There was some video I saw where a rhino fought a wildebeest.
Aye?
That was pretty good.
And what happened?
Well, after a bit of back and forth, the rhino just gored it, and just picked it up on his horn, and just started charging with his wildebeest on top of it. It was just crazy.
Jesus. Can't see any pictures of it.
No.
Nature's so
mint.
Interesting, yeah. It's just so untamable. Because even the tame creatures can turn.
It's mad how these things exist.
I mean, look at the diversity of life.
I know, it's just so weird, isn't it?
A wildebeest, I mean, look at that. What a strange looking creature it is. It looks like a cross between a horse, a cow and a goat.
Yeah.
And a buffalo. It's such a strange looking creature.
Yeah.
A hyena, I mean, Hyenas, I think they've got one of the most powerful bites
Yeah,
in the world.
really,
Its strength. I mean, just
look at its
the
neck.
side of
though.
the neck. It's got like a Corey Taylor from Slipknot neck. Just a fucking huge neck. It's like a walking neck. Look at the size of it, because the muscles that'll be in there that just chomp down.
Yeah.
It can break bone, apparently.
Fuck me. Holy Jesus.
My mum had a few years back now. She had a dream that all her children were killed by sharks, and I suffered at the teeth of a hammerhead. So it took me down.
Mad.
Hammerhead shark.
Oh, so it's different species of
different
shark?
species for different for different siblings. So I was jacked by a hammerhead, which is probably one of the species that's least likely to attack a human.
Really?
Yeah, hammerhead sharks aren't known for being vicious. The most vicious shark in the world's a bull shark, and that's got the advantage of it can get you in a few feet of water. There's also obviously the great white shark, and they're just huge.
The sexiest
They're
shark in
just
the world.
huge. So there's the bull shark. There's the tiger shark. Black-tipped reef sharks. I'm sure it was them and blue shark that were like wiping people out during the war, when like Navy ships got like destroyed, and there was obviously survivors in the water.
Whoa.
People were getting taken down by sharks, which must be fucking terrifying. You've been on a warship, you've lost to another naval vessel that's just blew your ship to smithereens. You're in the water floating, and men around you are just like getting picked off by sharks one by one.
Yeah, like, you're having a conversation, God, we're in the shit, aren't we? And then he just comes in like, well, fuck there you go.
That must be awful. Just people around you being wiped out by sharks.
Imagine being in the mouth of a shark, still alive, as it's like diving deep with you.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's some nasty shit.
What's the worst animal death you could suffer, do you reckon?
I'd say a shark, because I'm not confident in the water. And I believe when 9 times out of 10, might be less than that, probably 7 times out of 10, when a big cat attacks you, you're dead before it starts to eat you. Unless there's a lot of them and they get excited. The likes of a crocodile will be fucking horrific. When it does the death roll, starts ripping limbs off. But generally they'll drown you first. I suppose a snake would be fucking awful, because obviously if it wasn't a venomous snake and it was a constrictor, it would obviously suffocate you to death and start swallowing you. You'd be dead at that point. You'd hope.
Oh, that'd be so weird.
Brown bear or a grizzly bear. I think brown bears are worse than grizzlies, but if they attacked you, just the size of them, the power.
The worst part is probably
knowing you're dying.
Is knowing that it's coming for you.
Yeah.
Because as it's happening, your body's just probably pumping so many friggin' chemicals.
Adrenaline and...
Yeah, just loads of shit that you're just like in total shock. But that moment when you know that it's, right, this shit is actually charging at me now.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to die. For a fact.
Yeah,
the worst feeling in the world.
It must be horrible being in a situation where you know you're going to die, especially when it's at the hands of something else that's living.
Yeah.
Something you can't reason with.
Yeah.
People you've got the potential to reason with.
Mm.
An animal that doesn't speak your language. Fuck no.
Like, imagine how gutted you'd be as well if you were just say if you're out like just trekking in the woods, you know, like in America somewhere, and you just happen to have went down the wrong fucking path, and next thing you just walk over a little hill, and oh shit, I've been spotted by a bear, and there's absolutely no way I can get away from it now, and now my life's over. I was having fun trekking through the forest, and now I'm gonna die within seconds. That'd be fucking absolutely devastating.
It'd be fucking horrible. I mean, that's what happened the other day in New Jersey. First black bear in I don't know how many years killed a hiker because they split up. And I don't know if he looked it in the eye, because I don't want to feed misinformation, but he was killed by a black bear.
Fuck.
Yeah, and black bear are they're the more like much more placid of the American bears. I'll see if I can find some information on this.
But still willing to tear the shit out of you.
New Jersey hiker mauled by black bear. Black bear stalks and kills New Jersey student. Body found in woods with animal nearby.
Christ almighty.
A group of 5 hikers encountered a black bear in the woods that began to follow them. Oh shit. Sorry about that. The group of 5 hikers encountered a black bear in the woods that began to follow them. Imagine that, it's following you. They became frightened and attempted to flee the area. What? That's not a great idea. There's 5 years. You can kind of go toe to toe with it, because if he's act like he's a
Yeah, if they all stood in a lane and just slowly like walk towards it,
yeah,
then the bear would be actually fucking hell.
During the confusion, the group became separated. Well fucking done right there.
To be honest, mate,
I mean,
though,
you're not going to be thinking about that, are you? You're just going to run for your life.
in panic mode, it's like, fuck these lot.
4 of the young men later found one another and contacted police. Patel's body was later discovered in the woods with the bear still about 30 to 40 yards away.
With like a bib on.
Well, that was yummy.
I couldn't help it. With the guy just stays to the sun. I see that his nice brown skin and.
The bear was only 4 years old.
I was gonna say, because 300 pounds isn't like massively heavy. I'm nearly fucking 300 pounds.
Evidence at the scene indicated that the victim had been attacked by a bear. So the statement, well, it was fun. Adding that the bear was euthanized at the scene.
I like that line. It's an unfortunate and tragic accident.
It's a rare situation.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it alright. So I've got up some information here about some guy that survived the USS Indianapolis, and somewhere in here he's going to mention about the shark attacks. Oh, here we go. There's some scary shit. No water, no food, sores from the sea, exhaustion from treading water and just trying to hang on. Maybe he was in a lifeboat then. Yeah. And of course, the worst thing about it was, as soon as they went into the sea that evening, sharks came around. That must be so scary. They said most of the men really lost their lives from sharks attacking them. Most of them were able to get together in groups, and that kind of held off some of the sharks a bit.
Jesus.
But any individual that would swim out alone would be eaten by the sharks.
Fuck.
Fortin, that's his name. Verlon Fortin. Fortin held onto a potato crate and suffered a gaping wound when he finally let go.
Christ almighty.
Oh, here we go. He would approach someone who had their life vest on, and he would go over and touch them, and they would actually bobble down, and the whole underside of their body would be gone.
Oh.
Men were hallucinating. They could have sworn that the person next to them was a Japanese, and they would attack and kill their own men.
What the fuck?
When we asked him, how did you do this for 4 days? What motivated you? He told us he was thinking of his future wife. Take a bit more than thinking about a future wife. Shit. Can you imagine that? People floating in the water that have been chowed on by sharks.
Yeah, they're going to like, go to the toilet, mate, again. Yeah.
Alright, mate. You fucking Japanese, I'll kill you!
Don't fall asleep, mate. Don't fall asleep. And then just like tapping on the shoulder. Oh, he's got no bottom half, he's dead. Now I look like an asshole. Don't know a guy that's dead.
That must be an awful situation to be in. I'll tell you what would be a terrible situation to be in. Say you're on a sinking ship and you know you're going to drown because you're in an area that you can't get out of.
What, like within the ship?
Within the ship, say the water's coming in too quick and you cannot get out there in time and you know you can't. And the water's coming up just above you and you know you're going to drown.
Yeah.
That must be fucking awful.
The beauty of drowning, though, is I don't think it's quite as bad as what I'd expect, because like some valve fucking shuts off and you end up going unconscious before you're dead pretty quickly anyway. This is based on watching a video of a guy that tried to like drown himself.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's this guy who came up with this art like piece, which is basically, it's funny as fuck how like dumb the guy is. Basically, he sits in a bath, gets his he's tied up, I think. Is he tied up? No, he might not be tied up. Either way, sits in the bath, full of water, and gets a guy that plays like this big concrete fucking slab on his chest so he can't get out, right? And obviously he's held his breath, and that's for so long, and then then his body automatically tries to breathe while he's like submerged, and you see like a couple of like attempts to like breathe, and obviously number fucking water, and he just goes unconscious, and the guy has to fucking take him out and like resuscitate him and shit. Take a real video of this idiot that like did it. It takes like quite a few minutes for the guy to actually get resuscitated, but what you learn from that is, oh well, at least in a drown situation, that's just a couple of like gulps of like a couple of failed gulps, and then you're unconscious, and then you just fucking die while you're unconscious, as opposed to like breathing in water for like minutes until you're dead. That doesn't work out that way.
So there you are, guys. We've learned 2 things there. Nature's fantastic. It's got a shut-off valve, And that guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck what he says as well. Though.
What does he say, like?
Like, he says, my art is inspired by... And he, like, mentions this other idiot whose piece of art was him getting shot in the arm with a .22 caliber rifle. that was his art. Getting his mate to shoot him in the arm with a fucking rifle.
Is it just me or is art getting lazier?
Getting pretty
just
lazy.
It's art, just shoot us in the arm then, mate.
Yeah.
God almighty.
It's Americans, man, they're just absolutely brilliant.
What about that bloke that got shot in the shooting range? Because there was like a 13-year-old girl had an Uzi, and she lost control of it.
Oh shit!
And he got killed. It
Was
was at this joint called like Guns and Burgers or something like that.
Fuck. Is that real though?
Yeah, it happened like a couple of weeks back. Why the fuck would you take a 13-year-old girl shooting with an Uzi?
That kind of fucking gun as well. Clever shit. I seen the video where I think it's a mum that is at a shooting range with her son, and she's like behind him, and she just fucking points the gun at his head and shoots him dead.
What?
Kills him. Yeah.
No, I've not seen that.
Well, that's fucked up.
She just shoots her son in the head.
Yep.
How old is he, roughly?
I'm just totally gonna guess here and say 20. Well, I don't know. I don't really know. I can't remember.
What? She just shoots him. Did she shoot herself? Or?
No, I don't think she shoots herself. I can't remember. I've seen that many fucking crazy videos online, but yeah, just fucking points the gun at her son's head and pulls the trigger. You done, son? Cheers, mum. You fucking absolute arsehole.
Shout out to mum.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, we've been talking about humans, and we've been talking about animals, and I tell you what, humans are scarier than animals because animals are just going off instinct. Humans plan things and set out to murder at times just for the sake of murder, and it's fucking disgusting. It's awful.
Those
animals generally kill on instinct to hunt
I'll
because they need it.
I'll tell you what would potentially be scarier than being confronted by an animal that wanted to kill you, and that would be these IS guys or any group like that coming into your village, tying you up, and as you're tied, you're seeing them like literally behead other people like that, you know, and watching them plead with these people, please don't fucking kill me, and all that shit. But tough shit, they kill them anyway, and knowing for a fact that there's nothing you can do, nothing you can say. It's just a matter of time before they get to you and start slicing into your fucking neck, chop your head off. That must be unbelievable.
Why the fuck are they killing people?
Fucking knows.
I mean,
like in reality, fuck.
They're a radical group that's got their roots in religion, is that right? And yet they're going around murdering people. I think it's just an excuse to kill.
Oh, it's a class
barbaric. It's just gang warfare, isn't it? On a massive scale, it's the one tribe of cunts just going around thinking they're amazing.
Yeah.
And killing people. It's disgusting.
It's just when you interpret these religious texts, like literally.
Yeah.
That's
called being a moron.
Yeah, because these texts, you know, to an extent, the Bible sort of doesn't really argue against slavery. So if you took it literally, slavery's alright. The Quran sort of suggests that you should maybe off people that aren't followers of the faith. Don't quote us on that, like, might not fucking say that. But I'm pretty sure somewhere down the line it says it's alright to kill under certain circumstances. If you take that literally,
if you you live your life based on a book, and you take it literally, then you're a grade A cunt, and you're going around murdering people.
Yeah. For
the sake of what's written down in this text.
Yeah. God, my karma is so good right now. I just killed 3 people a day.
It's ridiculous, man. It's 21st century. People like this shouldn't be around anymore. We should have evolved past this.
Nah.
We shouldn't be breeding this sort of stock anymore.
Mate,
this is medieval stuff.
I was going to say
21st century weapons.
Yeah, we're still fucking medieval as fuck. It's just what technology is absolutely amazing. Our technology's far ahead of where we are culturally. Where we are, like, collectively as in collective consciousness terms. Like, the technology just makes it seem like we're so advanced, but we're not. We're just class at like making shit. We're still thick as shit.
Look at the mentality behind the release of the new iPhone 6, and the way people go on at the release of a new piece of technological kit.
It's the same shit, though.
It's the same shit, repackaged, slightly changed, better spec, and people are going on like it's the second coming of bloody Christ or something.
It's like, right, what does it do? Oh, it makes calls. That's good. It's a phone.
Yeah, but
it's a text.
It makes calls, but that's not the most important.
It's got a camera, hasn't it?
It's got a camera, yeah.
It's got a fucking camera. Wow.
Yeah.
You can actually go online as well. You can go on the internet on your phone. Wow, imagine that. You have fucking done that for years now, man.
No.
Jesus Christ, it's the same shit. It just looks a little bit different.
Oh my god, I want it.
It's got voice control. That shit's already exists.
It's the sheep mentality. It's this whole idea of following the trends and wanting stuff for the sake of wanting things. It's so materialistic.
Yeah. Well, just in reality, what it boils down to really is like status, isn't it?
Status.
Social status.
I've got the iPhone 6. I'm important now for having this. You haven't got it. Oh my god, you've got the iPhone 6, have you?
Yeah.
No, I've got the iPhone 6. Yeah, I was fisting. I was waiting in the queue 24 hours, camped outside for a week.
Yeah.
Sad as fuck, but I got it.
I've got the iPhone 6, which should suggest to you that I make a fair amount of money.
It's all about status. You can afford the iPhone 6, but it's brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbasses.
What does that make you think about me? Yeah, I've got status, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
People might say, what are you on about? It's only a phone, man. You're taking it too far. No, you got to break it down to exactly what it is. You look at human nature and it's scary, man.
Humans
it scares me.
are pathetic.
Look at sales, like New Year's Day sales, or what is it, Boxing Day? The sales around Christmas or after Christmas. When people go fucking batshit crazy to get the discounted stock after Christmas.
Yes, I got 20% off this mattress.
People are fighting each other to get stuff. I want this, I've got it. Fucking people getting trampled and things in America on like Black Friday.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Instead of just chilling with the family.
Where are you going? I'm going shopping. 5 in the morning.
Which would actually make you happy. Just chilling with the family. And having food with the family.
See, it's so easy for people of all ages now to get their hands on new technology, these new pieces of kit, the latest phones, the latest tablets, the latest computers, the latest video games. It's almost like the value of things is going out the window. Mm-hmm. And it's more... And it's more, like we said before, it's more about the idea of the status thing. It kind of links back, in my opinion, to the likes of Facebook and Twitter and things. If you're seen to be on Facebook, for example, if you're seen to be doing things that look good to other people, then
it's just
you love it.
It's just this constant state of trying to market yourself to everyone else. To achieve what? I'm not exactly sure, but everyone's trying to market like, look at us on holiday here, having a great time. Like, my husband, he's the greatest husband in the world. Mm-hmm. Like, what they're not telling you is, motherfucker beats my ass. You know what I mean? They're always trying to make it look like as if everything's perfect. It's like, just chill the fuck out, man.
It's funny, isn't it, to say that off. You've got like there's two versions of you. There's like the online version of you,
which is the naked version of me,
and the real you.
Which is the naked version of me.
It goes back to what I was saying quite a few podcasts back about the idea of dating, and the idea that at the start of a relationship and the very start of the dating, you're selling yourself as something you're probably not.
Yeah, pretending you're cool as fuck.
You're not 100% genuine. I mean, there'll be some exceptions of people out there that are totally themselves. Yeah. That's fair enough. But a vast majority of people will sell themselves as something they're not whilst they're dating somebody, and then you get past the honeymoon period when you're in the relationship with them. Cracks start to show, arguments happen more and more. Mm-hmm. Then you get put down to the body things where you start farting and that in front of each other. Again, not everybody does it, but a lot of people do it, and you wear that mask for that first part of the relationship to try and keep it exciting, keep a bit of intrigue there. It's strange. Yeah, like humans are fucked up.
They are. I want
to be a tiger.
Isn't it? I would love to be a fucking tiger. But it's crazy how, like, what you're pointing out there is that, like, to an extent, you probably don't have to, but it feels like you have to deceive others to advance. Right, the only way I'm going to get what I want here is if I deceive this person by making myself appear to be something that I'm actually not.
I'm going to go on Facebook, write a status, tag myself in the gymmer, tag myself in the gym. Losing my mind here. I'm going to go on Facebook and tag myself in a status that says I'm at the gym. Because I feel the need for everybody to know that I'm at the gym. I've done it myself, totally guilty. Hypocrite right here.
I have to stop myself from doing it because I still get
I'm lifting weights. Enjoy this.
I know. I keep trying to think of stuff like, right, how can I tell the world of Facebook that I lift weights? Like, I try, like, and I'm thinking, what non-dickhead way can I do that? But I'm like, well, no matter what way, it is a dickhead way because that's why you want to do it. Like, you want to say, you want people to know that you lift weights. Like, what's so fucking impressive about that? Everyone fucking does that, you know? And then I'm just like, right, don't put anything about that in film.
People are too busy living their lives, scrolling through their phones. Totally guilty of it myself. I am on my phone a lot more than I should be. Generally because I'm talking to you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
just swearing at each other.
I find myself scrolling through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, especially Facebook. I'm scrolling through Facebook, and some of these people I haven't spoke to in fuck knows how long, if ever. By the way, and I'm scrolling through Facebook, and people are writing statuses. And do I really give a fuck? Do they give a fuck about me?
Yeah,
there's very few people on Facebook whose activities interest me. I can probably count them on both hands.
Fair point.
Both hands. Most people I just don't give a shit about, and I'm seeing all these pictures of them on holiday. And I'm thinking, well, why didn't I just get rid of Facebook? But at the same time, it's a way of connecting to some people.
Yeah. It's kind of mad how, like, people do upload pictures of them, like, on holiday and or on nights out and stuff like that, because it's like, why would anyone actually give a shit about your holiday?
Because maybe people want me to wank over the bikini pictures.
Well, in that case...
In that case, let's go on Facebook.
But do you know what I mean? Like, again, it comes back to, well, there's one reason they're fucking doing that. They're trying to market themselves.
Yes.
Look at where I am in the social fucking... up on the social ladder.
Yeah.
I'm pretty high up. I went on holiday twice this year.
Yeah.
Abroad.
Look at me in this bikini, my new outfit for Saturday night. Look at this, like this, tag this, double tap. That's what everything is. It's all about the double tapping. That's so annoying. I find myself getting so annoyed at people on Facebook. I don't want.
What's this double tap? You know?
Instagram, like you double tap an image to like it.
Oh right.
You're not familiar with Instagram yet?
No.
It's basically just a
What
social
colour
networking
is it?
site that's purely photographs. I'll show you. It's just pictures. It's like.
See, unless they're pictures of topless ladies,
it's just pictures.
That's
and
fucking
again,
gorgeous.
double
There
tap.
we are. Yeah.
So that's all that is. Again, there's a picture of, we'll not say the name. Somebody's making food. Good, you need sustenance to live. Good on you.
Yeah. But why?
There you go. There's another one. That's marketing right there.
Mm-hmm. It's because they do that sexual. That's a female at the fucking best there, where they're trying to really lure you in by like arching the back and that, and like and exposing their neck and doing all that sexy shit that men fall for.
And that's a beautiful sunset.
And that is a double tap right there. Now that's someone with their family.
That's forgivable. That's totally forgivable when it's a
like
family
that.
thing. It's
No,
right.
I do actually. Oh, to be fair, I like that picture as well of the dude.
This is a video. Because you can't put videos on here now.
Oh, I think I've seen him before.
Rob Riches,
Yeah.
bodybuilder.
Yeah, he's quite
very,
nice guy.
very fucking lean, but he's got a really annoying voice. Rob Riches.
I've seen the video of him with that Mike O'Hearn guy.
No.
Fuck it, it's pretty good though.
So there are some innocent things on here, but there is some people, repeat offenders by the way, who generally just post selfies. I've done it. So I can't say anything. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not trout pounting or anything. But
Trout pound.
sometimes I think, yeah, I'll get myself, because people don't generally take photographs of it.
Uh-huh.
So I just sometimes take them by myself.
I'm
I'm so alone.
Here I am, everybody.
I'm still here.
Can you
I
see
am
me?
important. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like a struggle to try and increase your self-importance in the world
Precisely.
with the selfies. Maybe you just think, oh, come on, I want to be up there. I want to be. Everybody's getting popular. Everybody's famous. It's a fight.
Yeah.
I think it ties back into this idea of this whole new religion of celebrityism. People idolise celebrities. Okay, I can't quite become a celebrity, but I'll become a social celebrity in the circles I run in. You know what I mean?
That's it. Again, it's just the social ladder fucking thing where.
Has it always been like this, or is it just me, or has it been done at a very accelerated rate now?
Yeah.
You know,
Past 10 years, it has just went zoom, like.
which hasn't been helped by the idea of all these reality TV shows. We briefly covered on the last podcast with Ryan.
Mhm.
The woman with the 3 tits, the woman that wanted to sell tickets to a birth.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, clearly these are actions of broken people who are seeking love. That's why this shit exists. This is people who want to be fucking loved, man, and feel what it is to be loved, because they were missing it somewhere down the line during the development. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And people who want to be loved will tend to do some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You know, like prostitutes, you know? Well, they're generally doing it for the money for the drugs. But the drugs make them feel loved. That's why they do drugs, man.
I'm surprised that prostitution isn't legal.
Totally should be, shouldn't it?
It's just sex.
I know.
And if somebody chooses to pay to have sex, aren't they within their right to have sex? They're paying for it.
Yeah. And that, like,
Since when is...
It fucks over, like, both sexes, that, doesn't it?
Since when is the most natural thing on earth, besides birth and death, being illegal?
Mm-hmm.
I've earned this money. This is me speaking from experience, I'm just saying. I've earned this money, so I'm going to pay you, you bountiful, bosomed brunette, to have sex with me. You get the money, I get to have sex with you. For some reason, this is illegal.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't
Why?
it? Like, you personally, could you pay someone to have sex with you?
I probably couldn't get it up in that sort of situation.
Well, funny you should say that, because it's exactly what I experienced in Amsterdam.
Really?
I went to Amsterdam and walking like through through these like streets, these back streets, and this one lady of the night, grabbed a hold of us and like pulled us in, and I was like, oh well, I didn't get a pic, but whatever. She was alright.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's quite lush actually, and fucking getting upstairs and that, and it was just like, right, just go and lie down there. And I was like, whack my pants off and that.
Yeah.
Literally couldn't have been like,
any more flaccid if you
yeah,
tried.
Yeah, it was just the clit. That's all my cock was at that point in time. It was that minuscule at
Really?
that point, and she came over and she was trying to like excite it, and it just wasn't happening.
So what happened?
Nothing at all. I had to fucking pay money for like the experience of being absolutely humiliated. It was just like, oh well, great, I'm out of here. See you later.
Damn.
I think she felt sorry for us as well. I was like, yeah,
Oh.
you fucking should feel sorry for us as well. That's cost me 50 fucking euros. That
Sweetie.
I could have spent on dope. So,
No,
yeah.
I don't think I could go to a prostitute. Watching porn is very easy, but in terms of the logistics in real life,
It doesn't work for me because I'm a total girl here, in a sense that like I can't get aroused if like someone else isn't aroused by me. You know what I mean? I couldn't fuck someone that was lush, yet didn't want to fuck me. Like, just
Yeah.
I couldn't do it just because they were lush.
yeah,
Like that isn't enough for me. I would need them to be turned on by me in order for me to get aroused.
that's half of it. That's half the battle. That's half the excitement.
Yeah.
Isn't
And I feel like a lot of men actually aren't like that. I feel like a lot of dudes could just totally just be like, nah,
They
I
would
never-
just fuck a hole in a box.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm just such a big girl that I couldn't do that at all.
No, I'm the same. I couldn't.
It's like on Waterworld when she offers herself to Kevin Costner.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and he just
That
like
guy's the body guy.
just denies it, and then she like questions him later on it, like why didn't you take me? He's like, because you didn't really want me. I was like, yes, Kevin Costner.
Oh, Kevin gets
That's
it.
how I feel.
Kevin gets it, man. He's always got it, Kevin. Damn. It's an awful thought. Fucking somebody who's either faking it or they just don't want it.
Yeah, my boner's really like
Temperamental.
temperamental and just open to being scared off. Like crazy noises. Like, say for example, maybe an afternoon sex session, and you hear the fucking ice cream van outside. That just kills my boner immediately. Like, right, game over. That's a wrap. Done. So many things.
Yeah.
Noises easily put me off.
I'm sure women think it's just a simple case of, right, it's up, you can just do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they think that it's just,
Yeah.
it's as simple as that. It's not, because I think the brain plays, that comes into effect a lot during sex. It's not just,
totally.
it's not completely the penis. It's not just the vessel.
Mm-hmm.
It's, there's a lot of
Yeah,
there's
it's like
brain
your-
power and there's fantasy and there's all
Yeah,
sorts
your
going on.
conscious experience working in sync with your like bodily
Yeah,
unconscious experience.
yeah.
Yeah, so
And all that
kind of got out of told that prostitute story now. Pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Hope no one, like family wise, ever hears about that. But
Yeah,
if
if
you
they
do,
do, it's alright.
but if you do, that's what happened. Nothing. As it turns out, nothing happened.
Don't you say a fucking word. But it's amazing to think that all that thought can go into something as natural as sex, and it can all be taken away by a wild line or something. Just fucking tearing your dick off.
That's it.
Yummy.
Isn't that what like chimps go for? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
don't they try
They
and
go
just
for
rip your cock off?
Try and rip your cock off in your face.
It's like, alright, mate. That's me two main areas: me face and me cock.
Go for my ass.
I know. If you're gonna get something ripped off, the arse would probably be the one.
I wouldn't want anything ripped
Although,
off.
but I need it for squatting.
You can build it back up, couldn't you, with squats?
Yeah.
Take a long ass time. Pun intended. Yeah.
Right, one random question.
Yeah.
If you had to take a gunshot wound,
Oh, fuck.
where would you take it to?
Well, not my hands, because I play guitar.
Fuck, the hands would be horrible.
Shoulder.
Fuck.
Yeah.
In the meat of it. Or like up where the traps are.
Maybe on the trap.
Fuck.
Avoiding the collarbone.
Yeah.
Obviously not the head.
I wonder what that would what implication that would have, been shot in the trap.
Might affect your your reach up.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't be able to reach up properly. Actually, thinking about it now, I might change my mind. No, I might stick with that because
I would be up for having my ear blown off.
no, fuck that.
I wouldn't mind that.
No.
I feel like that'd be pretty class actually. Hey, check out my ear.
There's nothing class about that.
Do you reckon? I think it's pretty mid.
Imagine getting your nose shot off in profile. Be like the Michael Jackson monkey, wouldn't you? The snub nosed guy from down the road. He's weird.
He's a fucking asshole. Look at the way he's steady.
Where would you get shot?
Well, like I say, yeah, I'll be up for just the ear because it's just a little pathetic piece that's not really got anything to do with anything.
I wouldn't want to go for my foot or my feet because I'd need them to walk. Same with my legs, maybe in a hamstring, but
oh, fuck that! Nah, I wouldn't like that.
no. Is any gunshot wound nice?
No. But the backside, that's a fairly safe zone, I would imagine, to be shot.
Unless it goes through and shoots through your dick. But I mean, what sort of weapon am I talking about there?
Let's just say like a pretty weak
Pistol.
yeah, just a weak ass pistol.
Shoulder. Yeah, shoulder.
Shoulder. Because you wouldn't want to get shot through the bicep or the tricep, would you? 'Cause you're like, fuck, can't work on them for a little while. Darn it.
Quite a long time. That's the same as if you damage a tendon or something.
Yeah.
If you damage a tendon, you've got to be really fucking careful.
What do you call it? Right. Sort of stay in the direction of my cock, yeah? Because there's something.
Yeah.
You know, your groin there, but right inside.
That's the
Hip flexor or something like that. Is that what that is?
it's your adductor, isn't it?
Is that some? Oh, that might.
Your adductor or your abductor.
Because I'm getting a little bit of jip there.
Adductor.
Dun, 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 dun. We're just googling.
Adductor magnus is the inner thigh.
I mean it's
it's
right
that,
at the top.
Yeah.
Right
I
at
was training it tonight. It feels quite hard.
Aye.
Aye.
Well, I'm getting a bit of jip off that, and I'm skitzing not much, but
Have you been doing leg exercises?
squats 3 times a week.
That's probably why. Then.
It's that's exactly why. I can tell because that's what I think it's too much to do it 3 times a week.
Maybe just do more deadlifts.
Do more deadlifts.
Do more deadlifts. You bring your back into play
See,
more.
we fucking with the deadlifts though. I've got a bad hamstring from 10 years ago. Playing footy, I just never got physioed.
Should go light.
So I have fuck, you fucking kidding me, man? So I don't know if I could really do more deadlifting.
Yeah.
Because I've been getting a lot of jip from my hamstring for the past couple of days. After because I deadlift 2 days ago. So I'm just gonna quit, mate. I'm gonna quit.
Just jack it in, mate. Just
because we just nah, I mean I just quit. If I was you, nah, it's pointless. You'll never recover. But I think the reason I brought that up was, do you know anything in terms of preventing? Well, do you know how that's going to pan out? If that keeps hurting, is that only ever going to get worse, or will my body just sort that out? Dr. David Dinsley.
Well, I am a doctor, so I'm going to prescribe you some paracetamol for that.
Cheers.
Which is what they always do.
Yeah.
I suppose. Well, where's the pain? Actually, in the hamstring.
Well, that's something else. But this groin
in there.
shit. Aye.
It's probably just because I've had that before where it really fucking hurts. So I think it's just because my body wasn't used to the way I was training.
So do you think I should lessen the consistency of the squat action?
Yeah, I'd say give yourself more time to rest up in terms of that exercise. Which you might not want to do, but it might be a good idea to do. And then do it, and then if it hurts again, maybe think about doing something slightly different.
I kind of feel like 3 times a week is...
That's a lot.
It's a fucking lot for squats.
That's a big muscle group.
Yeah. It's mad.
Maybe cut it down to twice, even once a week.
See, if you were if you were 17 or 18, you could probably get away with that more than when you're 27, even though you're like in your 20s.
Well, that's the thing.
Your body's still like,
yeah,
it's shitter now, isn't it? At 27, you're shitter than what you were at 17 in terms of like potential,
and in terms of how quickly you heal.
Mm-hmm.
It takes longer, doesn't it? The older you get.
It's not depressing. Like in your 20s, you're actually beginning to degenerate now physically.
Cheers, mate.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
I'm falling apart.
pretty good.
It is gutting, like. I'm at the point now where I realise there's no going back.
Yeah.
Just like we were saying at the start of the podcast, youth's escaping us, boy,
Yeah.
and I just can't get it back.
I keep dreaming of going back to school.
Do you?
Aye, and I'm like this old guy amongst all these youngsters, and I just feel dead embarrassed. I get that. That's a recurring dream for me. That it's really fucking annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a pretty niche sort of dream. If it's recurring and it's the same every time.
It'll have meaning. I look it up all the time and I always forget what it says, but
dream interpretation.
yeah. And on that bombshell. We can do a podcast on dreams another time. Yeah.
But for now, should we shut this and close it down?
I think so.
Shut and shop.
Yeah, I think we've done well, because let's be honest, we may have fucked up with a couple of earlier attempts to record.
Sir, I don't know what you're talking about.
No? Alright then, I see.
We needed inspiration and guidance.
Where did we get it from?
Shit.
Oh, I've still got another can of Relentless. Darn it!
Oh, you motherfucker.
I'm gonna drink it now before I go.
We got inspiration from other podcasters who weren't quite... Well, they were shit, let's be fair. We'll not name them, they're not famous, but we realised, we thought, well, we're better than that. So.
Yeah. And that sort of like made us
which
feel,
is probably
feel good.
making us sound like absolute cocks.
Isn't that gutting? But that is the case. If you like see someone that isn't
as good as
you, you're like,
yes. Not that we're in any way, shape or form amazing at all.
Yeah, we're not going to be like challenging fucking Joe Rogan for views,
no,
downloads, but it's like it's like this Facebook thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, there's the picture of me. Oh, let me have a picture of her. She's definitely not as attractive as me. So I feel good about myself. It's not really long lasting, that though, is it?
No. It's a temporary fix in a world of pain.
Yeah.
Okay, so the usual crack, guys and girls. I realise that I say guys quite a lot, but I mean both guys and girls.
Girls are guys these days.
Girls are guys, yeah.
Guys are girls.
Follow us on Instagram. Like the page on Facebook. We've got 70 odd likes on Facebook now, 71 likes, which is cool.
Nice.
And Twitter, although it's not used very much, but it's still a way of connecting to people. Get in touch. Let us know what you think. Comment on the video if you watch it on YouTube or SoundCloud. Review it if you feel like being really generous on iTunes. We're on iTunes now, so 2 Guys 1 Garage. Look for us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, iTunes, SoundCloud. Listen to us talking shit on the bus or the train, whatever. You can listen to it on the move if you choose to listen at all.
Yeah.
And
thanks,
just get in
Josh.
Cheers, Josh. Appreciate it, pal.
Cheers, Sean.
Cheers, Ryan.
Love you, Ryan. Love you, Josh.
So if you want to comment on the video, you can do that on SoundCloud as well. And if you've got any ideas for a show or a talking point, get in touch again, and we'll get back in touch with you. Send us a message on Facebook, etc., etc., etc. Do what you want, and we will get in touch. That's a guarantee. Because it's not like we're it's not like our inbox is exploding with the amount of
we're
people.
not inundated with anything right now.
But this will be the last podcast for a couple of weeks because I am going to Ryan's wedding in Cyprus on Sunday. So, yeah. And again, Halloween special, end of next month. Anybody's got any ghost stories that they want mentioned, just give us a shout, let us know, and we may very well mention them. Looking forward to that one. That should be good. It's been a pleasure, Phil, as always.
It has for me also. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, and enjoy
have a fucking
2 weeks off. Yeah,
have an absolutely amazing time.
I'm sure it will be good.
In Chypre, as the French call it.
Yeah, Cyprus. As long as Jihadi John doesn't get over there.
Ah, fuck him.
That ISIL motherfucker.
Miserable fuck.
I'm ready for you, Jihadi John.
You'll be fine over there in good old Cyprus. Your biggest threat will literally just be someone like wine.
Yeah.
Falling on your face or something.
Aye. Alright, people. Thanks for listening.
Catch you all later.
Yeah, see you in a couple of weeks.
Lots of it on you.
Good night. We love you.